Yo guys, what is up? My name is Synthesize OG and welcome back to another Phantom Forces Beta Best Class Setup video. Now, I know I haven't done one of these ever since I did the Honey Badger Best Class Setup video, which got over 30,000 views, which is absolutely insane, so obviously you guys want more, right? Anyway, on that video, I actually told you guys I would stay consistent with these videos, and I haven't done that, so I'm extremely sorry about that. Now, the true OGs should know that back on my previous channel, this was like one of my most successful series. I think we went over about 25 guns and their best class setups, and they all seem to work out for you guys, or at least like the majority of the time. So I think it's time for me to get a little bit more serious with these videos and talk about each gun to its full extent in terms of their statistics, strategies, and best attachments to go along with them. So expect about 1 or 2 of these best class setup videos every single week until we are completely up to date with every gun in the game, until of course there is another gun update. So let's just get started, shall we? Now, for our first best class setup, I've decided to introduce to you guys my all-time #1 favorite gun in the game up to this point, the MP7. Now, this may come as a surprise to the majority of you guys because of how low of a rank this gun is compared to how high of a rank I am, with the ability to choose from like every gun in the game whenever I want to, right? Of course, that is the exact reason why I'm making this video, to explain to you guys why this level 9 weapon is one of my overall favorite in my opinion, and one of the most superior weapons in the game when it comes to certain situations. Alright, so the first thing I want to point out is that the magazine size is relatively normal with like 30 bullets, but tends to deplete fast because of how high the rate of fire is. It's actually the gun with the second highest rate of fire after the Colt SMG 635. Now, there are pros and cons to having a high rate of fire. On the pro side, if you are confronting an enemy at close quarters combat, because of how much damage each bullet does to the enemy, plus how fast the bullets leave your weapon, it allows you to take down your enemy relatively fast. However, if you aren't that accurate, you can end up using the majority of your clip trying to take down one enemy. So try to be as accurate as possible when you're using this gun. Here's a little tip from me. If you've been watching me for a while, no matter what gun I use, I always reload whenever I get a chance, so I can have as many bullets as I need in case I get myself into like a sticky situation, right? You should especially be reloading the MP7 as much as possible, and they actually help you out with making the reload time significantly faster compared to the rest of the guns in the game. At close quarters combat and medium range, your bullets can give out an average of 30 to about 24-23 damage compared to how far you are from your enemy. However, at long distance, your bullets can give off down to 18 damage, which isn't a lot, right? I would suggest using this gun on close quarters combat maps like Mall, Crane, Metro, and maybe Desert Storm and Ravad 9/11. Alright, so now that we've talked about the basics, let's get into the attachments themselves. Alright, so before we get into this, I'd like to let you guys know that the attachments that I use on this weapon are the ones that benefit me the most and may not for everyone else, because of course, my playstyle may not be the same as yours. Alright, jumping straight into the optics, I tend to use the MP7's default sight. I've tried out all the other optics, but just tend to do my best with the default sight. I really don't know why, actually. If you'd like to try out a sight though, try the Coyote sight, because I know and heard that that one is actually pretty good. And I've used it and it's actually probably the best one if you want to put a sight on it, right? Moving on to the barrel, I've decided to go with the compensator because what you should be looking to improve is your aim stability. The more aim stability you accumulate, the less your bullets will spread when aiming down sight and shooting. Onto the underbarrel, I would definitely suggest the stubby grip as it increases the aim stability the most, but the angle grip isn't a bad choice either. And of course, last but certainly not least, for other, I decided as always to go with the green laser. Why, you may ask? Because it's simply the best other attachment. Yes, better than the ballistic chapter. But yeah guys, those are my thoughts on the MP7 as well as my best class setup for it. Please do remember that this best class setup works best for me and may not work for everyone else. If you guys have an even better setup in your opinion, please be sure to leave it down in the comments below so I can take a look at it and even try it out for myself maybe. Anyway guys, if you guys would like me to do more of these videos, please make sure to leave a like on the video. That lets me know that you guys want more of this. But if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave it a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what you guys thought about the video. See you guys next video. Peace.